Blushing is one of the few reactions the human body cannot fake or fully control. It arrives suddenly, spreads across the face, and fades only when it chooses to. We blush when we're embarrassed, when we're complimented, when we're caught off guard, and sometimes when we wish nothing at all would happen. Despite how common it is, blushing feels strangely intimate, as if our emotions have become visible to the world. At its core, blushing is a social response. Humans evolved not just to survive, but to live in groups. Being accepted, trusted, and understood by others became essential. Blushing developed as a way for the body to signal awareness of social attention. When we realize that others are looking at us or judging us, the nervous system reacts instantly, often before we can think. The physical process behind blushing begins in the brain. When a situation triggers self-awareness, embarrassment, praise, shame, attraction, or sudden attention, the emotional centers of the brain activate the sympathetic nervous system. This causes blood vessels in the face to widen. More blood rushes to the skin, creating warmth and redness, particularly in the cheeks, neck, and ears. Unlike many other stress responses, blushing is focused almost entirely on the face. This is not a dent. The face is where human communication happens. It is where expressions are read, trust is judged, and emotion is recognized. By increasing blood flow to the face, blushing makes internal emotion visible on the outside. Blushing often occurs during embarrassment, because embarrassment itself is a social emotion. It arises when we believe we've violated a social expectation or drawn unwanted attention. The blush acts as a signal to others that we recognize the mistake or the awkwardness. It communicates accountability without words. In this way, blushing can actually reduce negative judgment. Studies have shown that people who blush after a social misstep are often seen as more sincere and trustworthy. But embarrassment is not the only trigger. Many people blush when they receive compliments or attention they did expect. In these moments, blushing reflects emotional exposure rather than shame. Being seen, admired, or emotionally recognized can feel just as overwhelming as being criticized. The body responds by revealing vulnerability through the blush. Attraction is another powerful cause of blushing. When someone we care about or feel drawn to focuses their attention on us, the nervous system reacts with heightened awareness. The blush becomes a visible sign of emotional arousal and sensitivity. Long before words were exchanged, this reaction may have helped communicate interest or openness in subtle ways. What makes blushing particularly frustrating is our inability to stop it. The more we try to suppress it, the more intense it often becomes. This is because blushing is controlled by the autonomic nervous system, the same system that regulates heart rate and breathing. Conscious effort has little influence over it. Trying not to blush often increases self-awareness, which only strengthens the response. Some people blush more easily than others. This can be influenced by genetics, personality, emotional sensitivity, and life experience. People who are more socially anxious or highly empathetic may experience blushing more frequently, not because they are weaker, but because their nervous systems are more responsive to social cues.